Live from WSA, this is Expense Account. As you can see, today I'm not wearing a hat, and it's because our guest, Keith McNally, hates hats. It's been said that Keith created downtown New York, which I thought was a bit of an exaggeration, but he kind of did. When he opened the Odeon in 1980 with his ex-wife Lynn, Tribeca barely existed. It was wild to have a lobster and a burger existing on the same menu. His restaurants Balthazar, Pastis, and Manetta Tavern are icons, and it's that hyperbolic to say that Keith changed the way we eat in New York City. In 2016, Keith suffered a stroke that affected his speech and motor skills. In his book, I Regret Almost Everything, he discusses his life with restaurants and his road to recovery. We recorded this episode in his beautiful apartment, and I suggest you watch it if you have the time. I hope you enjoy the Season 1 finale of Expense Account. See you next season. Cheers. So Keith, what do you love about restaurants?
Nothing.
You love nothing about
I'm actually sick of the restaurants. I am. On one hand, I'm sick, but on the other one, I like them because it brings life to people. It gives life to the cities. It's especially now that when everybody seems to be online, it's more special if it works. Lots of the times, my places don't actually work, but the few times that they do, they're good.
How do you deal with the failures of the restaurants that didn't work versus the restaurants that do? That you have restaurants that are successful.
Yeah, I would have a lot of failures. But I didn't have one failure until 2010 when I opened Pellino's. The flops have more impact than success. More for me.
Spiritually?
I don't know. Believe it's but it's inside. It's,
yeah. I mean, Paulino's is that corner is cursed anyhow.
It's easy to recognize that now, but at that time, I thought it would work. But I like the space inside. But you're right. It's going to.
I always wondered, I'm noticing your cabinet's stocked with Marmite. Like you're obviously British.
Yeah, I'm English. So I'm British.
I was always like, why no British restaurant? I want some good fish and chips.
I hate the food.
You hate the food, except Marmite.
But also because when I lived in Paris, I went to Paris when I was young. I really like the look of the place there. Most of the people, the cafes, but I love it.
The first time you went to Paris was what year? 1970?
No, 67.
67.
I was 16 and went to see a horse race in Paris.
You win?
No, it came third to my horse. I lost all the money. I saved up 1 year.
I mean, that's how you're so good at dealing with the wins and dealing with the losses. I mean, you still remember that your horse came in third.
No, I never made number 9.
When you go there now, how do you find the restaurant scene compared to when you were going there before?
Because I'm fairly more conscious of restaurants now.
Yeah.
But I like them. But I also think England, the food in England and London is good.
Yeah, it's a great restaurant city right now. I'm jealous as a New Yorker of all the stuff that's going on in London at the moment.
But one always is jealous of things far away.
I know, the grass is always greener. And that's what's so special about traveling, that we can always hop on a plane.
Yeah, but the thing is, I noticed when Frank, what's the name, of the former Times corrected,
Rooney.
He would always give extra stars for placing inaccessible. If a green point, if the place is far away, it's like having an extra piece on the chessboard. Chessboard. So, I think the Times were slightly biased in favour of Queen's Restaurant and Brooklyn and Restaurant.
I mean, it's
now it's different.
I just moved to the city recently.
Where from?
I'm from Chicago, but I've lived here for 19 years. But I moved to this. I've been living in Brooklyn, and I just moved to Manhattan recently. And I walked to REI to look at a bike helmet and it used to be like, if I wanted to go to REI and get a bike helmet, I'd have to take the train an hour.
No.
But then because I took the train an hour, it's like, I guess I have to buy one that I see here. I guess I have to like the helmet that I see because I took the train here.
But
And
no.
with restaurants, like, if you have to take a train an hour, you better like the food.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Over 2 hours.
I was wondering, I kind of wasn't even really aware until the book about all of your restaurants or your endeavors in opening restaurants outside of New York. Did you, like, it seems like it was maybe kind of a bad experience for
Yeah,
you.
mostly. But especially in London. I mean, didn't like them. It's funny because I made it look identical to the one here, but it has no spirit, no soul.
Yeah.
It's a void. It's inside. It's a void. And nothing to it. But it does it fairly well. But I don't see. I own 25% of the restaurant, but I never see a penny.
Yeah.
Because my partly the Richard Carey, it doesn't care at all.
I mean, do you feel like that your spirit, or like the spirit of your restaurants, is something that's New York specific?
Yeah, I think so. But the spirit, I think that the most important thing when you open a place is actually the spirit.
Yeah. It's so hard to recreate. I like, they had the corner bistro in the West Village. They just opened one by my new place in the East Village, and it looks looks pretty good, but it's not the same place.
They miss the spirit, the soul.
Yeah.
That happens. I opened lots of the pastisseries around, but the New York one is so, but other two.
Yeah.
I really don't like reputation. Well, I've never opened a place in Las Vegas. With the restaurant that they look identical, but they missed soul.
I mean, Las Vegas as a whole is just like a facsimile. It's like a weird dystopian facsimile of reality where you go to throw money in the trash, basically.
I wonder when this idea to open more restaurants happens. I can't bear change.
Yeah, like a place like Carbone.
It was terrible.
Terrible. When I first opened, I was like, wow, this theater. I brought my mother-in-law, and she's getting charmed by the waiter, like he's an extra from Goodfellas, you know? Like, wow, so cool. Like, they've elevated, like, Italian-American food in, like, a way that felt novel at the time when it first opened. And now it feels like empty-souled place for people with empty souls.
I don't know if it's so badly about their restaurants. But I can't bear Colombine. It's so macho, fake theatre. Waiters so fake macho. I just can't bear it.
I talked to Mario Carbone recently, for a recent interview, and he was talking about Carbone as a lifestyle. For a certain type of men,
what bullshit?
For like,
Bullshit lifestyle. I can't bear with this.
It's like it's a plate of rigatoni.
It made me feel ashamed to be the same business.
But I will say, I ate this week at the Grill, and I like this beautiful room that they inherited, and they did a good job upholding it, and it's a nice show there.
But that's not the same thing. That's chain.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sure they think that's the same, but my place is...
No one is saying that about Balthazar. I mean, if you could have Balthazar in Doha if you wanted. Surely you could, but you would never.
But I never would.
Yeah, you never would, and that's why Balthazar is a special place. That's why, like, it's a place that's soulful because it exists in the place that it exists. It's not like it's not a formula. It's a restaurant that's living and breathing.
I hope so.
This episode of Expense Account is brought to you by Silver Oak. Sometimes I just want to drink a nice bottle of wine. Not because it's my birthday. It's not a holiday. It's not my anniversary. It's just a Wednesday night. I ordered takeout, and I'm probably going to eat it on the couch, but I still want it to feel special. A bottle of silver oak can make any night feel special. Once you've removed that foil and popped that cork, you've accomplished something, and you should be proud. This is your life, and you should savor every moment of it. Silver Oak, the official wine of Expense Account. The restaurant of yours that meant a lot to me that I miss is Lucky Strike. That's what New York needs right now. New York needs a Lucky Strike. Bring back Lucky Strike. We don't need a late night place with good food.
The thing is, you can't bring back anything that worked really well because it's never saying that where you bring it like and open in another one. It likes something. Everybody says about the pasties here. I like it, but I prefer the
old one.
Yeah. But that happens. So. But Lucky Strike lives on in your memory.
Well, maybe that's better.
Don't spoil the memory.
Yeah, I mean...
But I agree. Lucky...
In a special place.
The things only become special after they're closed.
I mean, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. Basically, die.
Maybe that's happened to you.
I miss a Lucky Strike.
Is there a restaurant concept that you always dreamt of, or something that was like failed to launch, but something that was like your dream that you could never really get off the floor?
One restaurant I would like to build, a small one of 10 tables and make the food really cheap. So it's an idea I have everything under $10, all the main courses under 12, maybe more than 10 tables. But I would like to open a place where all the main courses at least under $15.
But my favorite restaurant of the year that maybe I'm going to get banned now because I'm not supposed to talk about it, but Hand Hospitality Group has a secret restaurant that you have to be referred to be able to go there. It's an izakaya that's like it's kind of like a speakeasy izakaya, but everything costs like $6.
I love it.
It's so amazing.
I love the idea, but I don't like the idea of having to be referred to.
Yeah, I know.
Remember one thing. You
don't want a members only club.
No, that sort of thing. Scared to the shit out of me.
No reservations at Lucky Strike.
No.
I mean, we are in a new era now where I feel like so much restaurant discourse is about reservations, like how to deal with them and the scarcity, like started by places like Carbone. How do you manage this in your restaurants, or what is your philosophy behind reservations and how people should have access to restaurants?
I believe, obviously, in reservation because people older...
You need to know that you can sit down.
But the thing is, okay to have a reservation, but you must always reserve tables for walk-ins. And maybe, I know that because we talk about it once a week, he always tried to take in people look interesting, not people looking, but interesting, old or young, the nice people, always take walk-ins. I just at the restaurant, not by the people they say yes to, but the way they say no to the customer. The advice to make people feel okay about not coming in. But go overboard to give them the special number or apologize to the occasion and give them your number. Do anything to make them feel okay about not getting in. Because where I'm from, England, in my history, when I first came here, there's a good restaurant, a French restaurant, who good, but how arrogant the maitre was. That's how a good restaurant would be defined.
And you were the maitre d'.
Yeah.
So your job was to... Were you turning people... How would you turn people away?
Actually, that was a really good job. The only job I was okay with, because I was so fancy.
That's amazing.
Yes, but if there's somebody nice with the back of the line, we left the restaurant because the maitre d' couldn't reach them, I would run it in the street and called about. My major is to always look at the back of the line because the confidence in New York is always going to get a table.
Yeah.
The people I really would like and want them, the insecure, less confident customers, older maybe from outside town maybe.
Yeah.
They're too shy to push themselves onto the matrix. Those are the people I want.
Some of the people that I remember most from my youth in New York are the door people that like let me into the club. Like I still, like Ian at the Standard. It's called Dumpling. I wonder what her real name was.
Why
Jane.
Why do you think they let you in?
That was cool, but because they knew. But
the thing is, what makes a restaurant for me is letting the uncool people.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't actually cool. I just mean that they wanted to bring in different types of people into their. They wanted a lot of different types of people into their. Everyone is cool, or everyone can be cool. Once you bring in a bunch of different types of people into a room, then that's like the diversity in the room is. And that's something that in your book that I never had even really considered about the way that Odeon, the high and low of the someone wearing a tuxedo and someone wearing a T-shirt, and there being a lobster and a burger on the same menu. And,
remember, that's word for word.
Yeah, I mean, to me that is something that I've taken for granted in New York, or I thought that was just what New York City meant. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what New York City dining means to me. But I didn't realize that was an anomaly when the Odeon opened. And I guess we have to thank you for that.
But we're lucky with the Odeon because it was. And I know that it's cliche, but it was the right place for the right time.
Yeah. But what was it like at? What was the restaurant called? 1/5?
Yeah, but great.
Was it like that as well? Like
many things right, but the one thing they got wrong was the attitude of the staff. The staff were really nice, but the place looked great, but it's slightly too Art Deco, slightly too arch. But and it's the spirit. Nobody was happy working there. So I did like them a lot.
Yeah,
but the big space, one room, two rooms. The main room at the back, but it really is good.
With your restaurants, I feel like you build something and it's like a monolith, like it's like an institution instantly. Like, how do you think a restaurant should evolve? Or like, do you think about evolution when you think about building?
No.
Like, the menu never changes.
No, I'm only be with restaurants for one customer, only me.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to, I would like to go to, and I never... No, that's all.
So how often are you eating at your own restaurants?
About the last night, the night before, about the night before that, Manhattan. I'm lucky because I can eat there whenever.
And it's your favorite restaurant that you built for yourself.
Yeah.
But what other restaurants are you liking in the city?
Raoul's, a lot of Raoul's.
Raoul's.
Yeah, I love that place. A lot of other restaurants. You don't go to many new restaurants, which I should do. I'm now rewriting the book because there's sections of the book I don't actually like. So when I finish rewriting the book, I'm going to go to other restaurants a lot.
I mean, I was going to ask you because I feel like your influence, especially in the last year or two, is like you can feel it. It's so palpable. In all of every restaurant that opens is a bistro, you know. Every restaurant has the burger, and every restaurant is trying to be like a mini Balthazar type of thing.
When we opened the Pepper, the one argument I got into was the chefs over the burger, but because the chefs with great chefs have been nice people to really Riyadh and Elite. They didn't want a burger on the menu. That was crazy. Because the New York was like that then. Not every place had a burger. As fact, burger was really frowned upon.
I mean, I was going to ask you about the burger thing because it's so funny. Every menu needs to have a burger, and every chef hates putting a burger on the menu. Lee and Riyadh just put the burger on the.
But
it's a very good burger. I'm a big fan.
they made a big contribution to
The Minetta burger,
Yeah.
the iconic New York City burger, is them and you, of course. I don't know. So you invented invented burgers and you invented beef strips.
not the Minetta burger. You mean the Black Label burger?
Black label burger. Sorry.
It's true. I actually prefer the Minetta burger.
When you look at this new generation of restaurateurs, like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about.
You don't think about that? You're like the Don Draper meme.
My problem is I'm so easily jealous of good places. But my thing is I must go out more. At least to be able to answer your questions.
Are you a competitive guy?
I'm on the surface, I still everywhere I'm not. But inside, I'm really competitive. I wish I wasn't.
Yeah, I just imagine, who are the restaurateurs of your generation?
They were dead now. No,
You're the last one
I'm so
standing.
old. One man who was around when I first opened my restaurant was a Frenchman called Escoffier.
Escoffier,
No,
yeah.
I'm joking. It's 200 years old.
The Expense Account podcast is built in partnership with Substack. I've been spending a lot more time on the Substack app. It's become my favorite escape to scroll productively, and it's also where I've built my business. Substack is where I read Link in Bio by Rachel Carton to learn what brands are actually doing right on social media, and where writers like Jaleel Johnson are reinventing real-time fashion reporting. A few weeks ago, I went live with Derek Thompson, and it felt like thousands of us were hanging out and talking about the state of parties. Everything for Feed Me lives there too. My daily newsletter, chats about New York City, live videos with pop stars like Audrey Hobart, and of course, there's always debates in the comment section. In fact, while I'm here reading this ad to all of you, my readers are talking to each other about where guys on Wall Street have been taking their lunch meetings. Go to substack.com/Emily to get a free month of Feed Me in the Substack app.
When I was reading your book, I was like tearing up when you're talking about your friend Po Ming. Really? That was really, I honestly teared up. But I was thinking about how I think this all the time, because I've worked in restaurants, just that I think it's kind of the last place where you can achieve the American dream.
Yeah.
Like people, like immigrants, like can work up from being dishwashers to being the
If
head
they
chef.
get shot dead by us.
Yeah, if they don't, but they can become like waiters making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And there's not any other careers in America where you can do that anymore.
But one busboy is working for me at Balthazar. He's been working with me for 44 years.
44 years.
He owns 3 hours in the city.
Yeah,
he's rich. Has so much more money than me.
It's the last. I really feel like it's the last industry where you can truly work your way up by pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And I don't even want to be a bootstrap person. It's I don't know. I think it's a really special place.
But even next to Balthazar, after the Balthazar, how long he's been there?
Yeah. Also, now it's funny because I feel like there's a new generation of people who work at restaurants, and they all like went to Bard College, or they're.
That's the thing is, when you look back,
you
look back on when you first came into the business. It becomes a golden age. That happens to everybody. But everybody has their own golden age. The people now up in the restaurant would look back in 20 years. This period, say that was a golden period. Is it not the period? You, not the restaurant. I can't. But people ask me the same thing. Is it different now? Better then? I can't bear people who say it was better then. No, things have changed. Natural. They didn't change. It was pretty awful.
I mean, but I think that you're one person who can like actually say that it was.
Thank you.
A golden period in that people. Your restaurants are still packed every night, so maybe there was something special happening back then.
But it's funny because my son George wrote you about the book a lot. Is 22. It's about to open his own place in Tribeca.
What's it going to be called?
I don't know the name. It wouldn't tell me. But I didn't ask me for any money. It didn't ask me for any advice, but not that good. But I'm not proud of him. But the fact that he didn't lean into me so much.
Yeah. But surely he saw you, and that's. I mean, that must be so amazing as a father to see. To see like he's not taking your money or whatever. He just saw you, and he absorbed knowledge from you.
It worked at the Barter Drop for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
It was the best bartender there. And it's, I don't know, but when we talk, we rarely talk about this place. We talk about other things, but I'm anxious to see how he does. I hope he does much better than me. I would hate for him to fail.
I guess something we need to talk about is social media. You love social media.
I do. I love it and I hate it on the same. Instagram was the only thing I'm.
What is it that you love about it so much?
Because my voice is impaired, badly impaired. So Instagram became my voice. That's the reason. The other reason, I didn't know anything about social media 6 years ago, but after I tried to commit suicide, I was building pasties in Minpec area, and the manager there was always on her phone. I said, "What are you doing there all the time?" She said, "Instagram." I didn't know a thing about Instagram, but I didn't know the difference between Twitter and Instagram. So she taught me how to use it. So before I actually posted one thing, I looked at other people's posts, and I was shocked how bad, how fictitious they were. It's all so phony. Everybody has a best life. Everybody keeps bright. Everybody has the best reputation. But no honesty there. So I've decided to be myself.
Something I want to clear the air with you about. It's the infamous Chinese restaurant posts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There was the thing that everyone was mad at you about where it was a photo of Chinese food and you said it looked gross or that it looked unappetizing.
Yes, but I'm thinking, was it the New Times guy?
Somebody.
Pete Wells.
Oh, yeah. He was our last guest on the podcast.
I like him, actually.
He's a great guy. He's brilliant.
But I was just be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying everything.
But do you like Chinese food?
Yeah, but a lot.
That's what I wanted to clear
up. Also, I've made mistakes often. I'm not really far from perfect. Most of the things, when I look back, half my posts, I cringe.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe
you're so unfiltered in a way that's so refreshing.
But because I'm writing my posts quickly, I shouldn't be made time. I'm really
impulsive.
Impulsive.
So air is cleared. You like Chinese food. Your favorite restaurant is Mr. Chow.
No.
I'm just kidding.
The thing is, I like the Chinese food, but not fancy Chinese.
Your best friend.
But Mr. Chow was an okay restaurant, but it was a terrible man to work with.
I know, that was my joke.
But I admire him.
He's got great glasses.
But it's terrible to work with.
Speaking of Mr. Chow, and like you have a love for art and painting in particular. Like, did you ever, Mr. Chow paints? Did you ever? Did you ever feel like you could be a painter?
But some of the paintings are actually mine. I started painting very late. 60, I was starting.
Oh, so some of these paintings are yours?
Yeah. That one, that's the small one.
Oh, the small one. Yeah. It's great. What is the school, the British art movement that you That was from your neighborhood.
It was in London, London school. It's in London. So
Yeah. I feel like that feels
no,
like...
no. That's not that. That's more German expressionist.
German expressionist. Oh, yeah, that's the other...
Yeah, the one.
Constructivism.
But I like the Cubist a lot, man. Anything mostly 20th century. There's another one there. But yes, I do paint. I miss that.
It's nice. But I think everyone should paint.
I can't do it now because I'm right-handed.
You got to learn to do it with your mouth.
But I liked painting more than I like painting.
Yeah.
I love the painting itself.
Yeah. Going back to what we were talking about before, about how restaurants have changed with like reservation systems and in so many ways. The big thing that I have trouble having perspective on, and not having worked in the industry for as long as someone like you, like now every restaurant, the PR is such a driving force behind so much of how restaurants operate now. And was it always like that?
When I first opened, I hate PR, but in Germany, we were once or twice a mail. Fortunately, for years. But the first restaurant
You hate PR.
Yeah. I always interior designers.
Because you're a great interior designer.
I hate this phrase. I'm a designer for myself, but I can never do it for anybody else. The thing is, PM is necessary even, but when Lynn and I first opened, my brother Brian, the three of us opened the Odin, a good friend, Mike Stone, who came down through the Odin just before we opened, about a week before we opened, and he looked at the place, right back out there, was a lonely area, but nobody went there. So he said, how would you plan to fill it up? It's a large restaurant in nowhere. You must have a PR person. He said, let me send me a woman who's really good at PR. So I said, yes. So the next day, New Yorker come down to give me a spiel about how much good she could do me by if I hired she knew all the right people, the right places.
Yeah.
But I was so put off by personality, but I'd never have PR since then. But I did have PR when I opened bar, Lucy Mostly Bar in the DC last year. It worked well. But in general, I can't bear PR. But it's necessary.
You've never had trouble getting celebrities to go to your restaurant and paying. You don't have to send people free meals. Another thing in your restaurants that I guess is maybe your thing or something that you think about is the music. What is your philosophy behind the music that you play in your restaurants?
I got about 20 songs.
Rolling Stones, Taylor Swift.
Not just one song for the stage.
And sometimes when it's late and the girls are dancing,
and the song is called. I forget the song. It's just one song from her. I like it. What's it called?
This was your opportunity to come out as a Swiftie. Everyone would...
No, I love the song, but it's all too well.
All too well, yeah. 7-minute version?
No, you mean the 10-minute.
10-minute version, sorry.
It goes between.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is not allowed at the restaurant.
It is, actually. I used to know him. But I love it. For some reason, I love the song. But I liked, obviously, David Bowie, the Rolling Stones. I liked Latin music, Chinese music.
Chinese music.
I'm the DJ about Balthazar twice in a week. I was just sitting in the corner and the laptop open and do the music. But it's fun because I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not often that the restaurateur is taking such a hands-on approach to the music.
I don't know, but I only do it because I liked it, but somehow as a DJ, I mean, you can tell the mood of the place. If I'm good at the one thing, is knowing the mood of the place.
I got to ask you, ideal meal at Balthazar, 2 people.
I would have liked maybe onion soup.
Onion soup to start? 2 onion soups or 1 onion soup to share?
I'm one wish to share.
One to share,
because it's quite
rich. Yeah.
Then I really like the halibut when the menu. It's been on the menu from day one. We've taken off once with crushed potatoes, olives, and diced tomatoes. It was a really nice dish. I often have it.
So onion soup, halibut, and then
after that, dessert, maybe the future roast.
That's not what I would have thought would be the. I guess you like the deep cuts. Mm-hmm. Something that in the book that it was funny is like the way that you actually like hands-on addressed rude customers. I feel like it's in this day and age, especially with people like Yelp people and people on TikTok, it's like everyone is this like has to be so subservient to their rude customers, and some customers are, like if you've worked at a restaurant, you know that some of those people don't deserve your respect, or they're mean people sometimes.
The danger is it becomes a shtick.
Yeah.
I don't do it too much because I don't want to be self-conscious about defending myself.
Yeah.
I've given them when it's been the band name makes the thing like Gordon Ramsay. It makes the thing about being rude. But the one thing about Instagram gives the restaurants power, because if somebody's rude to myself, and they're wrong, I can write about it on Instagram. It really, because it's so powerful, it's a tool. I use it carefully. I didn't care. I'm banned about 10 people in 30 years. For the thing.
Do you have a photo of them up in the restaurant?
Yes. But I also allow them back in those.
You love a second chance.
Yeah, I'm big on second chance. But because I'm always fucking up in myself, so I cannot give this to people with a second chance.
Well, what do you think that you would be doing if you weren't doing this? Like being a restaurateur?
I really like sports a lot. I've liked football and rugby and tennis.
Football means soccer, right?
So I would really like to be a sports writer.
Sports writer? That's cool. Mm-hmm. You should do it. What's your team?
I'm quite like awesome, but they're awesome. But the thing is, I would rather see them play well and lose, and not play well and win. I'm not crazy about my team winning.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to ask who your favorite child is, but I have to ask you, what's your favorite restaurant? Your restaurant?
I disliked him more the same. Equally.
Okay. We're wrapping up, and I'm going to ask something that's kind of annoying. I know you hate this question. Is what's next? What's next?
You've read the book. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm rewriting the book, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because I said half the book I dislike. Luckily, my publisher, Simon Schuster, allowed me to rewrite the book. I'm not about 20% different, but because I like it so much more and more now. But so I want to make sure I'm happy with them. I'm writing something else on the side.
Nice. So I regret almost everything. Redux.
No, I regret everything. The title of my mind. No.
Would you ever do? Are they asking you to do a movie?
Yes.
Who's going to be you?
No film. 6-part series.
But who would you want to play you in the in the
I don't know.
movie? Trying to think.
I don't worry about that. As long as I don't, they just a job to job.
I'm gonna say Paul Mescal.
But if they do, they want me to be the third writer of the show. But I'm not. I'm rather not good at it, but, and then do a mediocre one. The thing is, I'm quite a possessive person. If they do it, I want to make sure it's very great. And right now, I can't see how it can work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you think it would work?
I think it would be great. I don't know. Like, there's all these shows that people like The Bear and all of that kind of thing. I don't like The Bear. I will go on record saying that.
I can't. I don't like The Bear much, but I can't bear The Bear. So
I can't either. One of the worst shows ever. But I think that it's a great story. I loved. You have an interesting life, obviously.
Maybe not, but it's not. What makes a book interesting, not the life, the way you write to them about things.
Yeah.
I think the best books of people who write fairly mundane things make the mundane interesting.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to include on the restaurant. My books are not a restaurant book. I want this to be a real, not family, but real means not excited, because most of my 90% of my life is quite boring.
Yeah. You got to get Julian Schnabel to direct.
The last person I won.
Do you think? I thought I was done, but I guess I'm not. Do you think that it was easier to open restaurants like when you started opening restaurants than it is to open restaurants now?
For me personally, I'm much harder for me.
It's much harder now or before?
No, there's two things. Much harder because of all the paperwork now.
Yeah.
But in terms of my psyche, it was much easier when I did it earlier. But now I'm so nervous about all sorts of things. It's hard to me to open a restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, everything's a little easier when you're younger.
Yeah, you tell me.
But like, how much was the rent on the Odeon?
I don't. I
remember offhand, but it's must have been nothing.
I don't. I must ask Liam, but I'm not being coy. But I would tell you.
Yeah. That means I don't remember every number.
I give you another analogy. Odin, when it opened, cost us $150,000 to build.
Yeah, and that is, I actually looked it up, $600,000 in 2025 money.
Above us when we bought it, when we built it 29 years ago.
Yeah,
cost me $2.5 million.
$2 million, yeah.
More and change.
Yeah. That seems like even not really. I've had friends who've opened bars and they've been like, it's like $1.2 million for a Bed-Stuy bar.
But the last one I opened in, but two restaurants at the same time. All casino cost $6 million. And if the pasties 8 years ago, 7 years ago, it was $10 million.
Well, what is the best meal you've ever had?
One sandwich when I was working at the meat market in England, it was a roast beef sandwich on toast. But because I think the food is more situational.
Situational, yeah. Like, what was the situation?
When working early hours of the meat market, between physical labour, and I was for 5 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock I got half an hour break. So then I
must have taste so good on your break. Yeah. Food on a break is just like the best food in the entire world.
If it was kind of mentioned Coca-Cola, like wine.
Okay, so now we'll wrap up. But the last thing is, do you think that New York City is the best city in the world?
More and more.
More and more.
They're saying more each day.
Yeah.
The best thing that happened to New York in the last decade is Miami.
Yeah,
I love
shout
him.
out Mandami. I feel so full of hope.
Yeah, me too.
I think that, I mean, not to make it about us, but I think that he will make restaurants
Well,
become better because of him.
I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I mean, just like with immigration, helping with immigration, hopefully healthcare, childcare, that stuff all helps housing. It all helps restaurants and
no reason.
yeah.
I'm not saying some tax rich people like me.
Yeah.
I'm not rich, but I've got money. The other person. I would have really liked to pay more taxes if we use the right people, the housing, medical, or the education. I would pay double.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I think it's got so much integrity.
Yeah. He's like the first thing that has made me feel really hopeful in so long.
I love the fact that he stand up to Trump.
Yeah.
Said,
he charmed Trump.
No, I think Trump was being phony.
Yeah.
Well, Trump was being nice to him.
Yeah.
So I'm a nice guy. Then he's going to send us to New York.
Yeah. Well,
I love the man is I can't say enough about good things about him.
he's the best. I can't wait to see what he does. I hope he can be our mayor forever.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thank you so much, Keith. This is really special, honestly.
I just hope you can understand my terrible voice.
No, we got you. This was amazing. Thank you so much. Expense Account is a production of Feed Me in partnership with Public Sound and Substack. Our executive producers are Emily Sundberg, Jason Gauntlet, and Ryan Woodhall. Our associate producer is Cami Fateh. Our audio engineer is Luke Moldoff. Our video editor is Izzy Cross. And our graphic designer is Justin Sloan. Expense Account is recorded at WSA NYC. For more episodes, visit us at feedme.substack.com. See you next week.